I'm out and about and I'm just saying nighty night to my babies. It was supposed to rain earlier today, well this afternoon, and it did not. I got my hood on because all the mosquitoes are showing out already, so I don't want to get bit. I don't see any mosquitoes, but they do the sneak attacks on you, yeah. That's what they do. I did water things that needed to be watered, so I'm not sad that it didn't rain. But you know, the plants love the rain. But I also want to show you all something. Okay, it's actually not the velociraptor that I wanted to show you. But this is the ginger bed. Y'all look. We got ginger. I didn't know what they were supposed to look like, and they all seem to pop up today, which is kind of cool. So it's a lot of shoots. See that one? He's hiding in there. So we got quite a few shoots in here that are coming up, so I was so excited. Here's another one. So to the untrained eye, I just look like a regular person, but on the inside I'm doing a happy dance. Because I have been waiting very patiently for that ginger to come up, and it's been taking its time. I had to go back and look at my videos to see exactly when I planted it, because guess what? She didn't put a label on there. So I'm going to put a label on there, and I planted it on 3/17, and I think today is either the 15th or the 16th. That's a whole month that it took for the ginger to come up. So you really just have to be patient with the ginger, but I'm okay with that. I am so okay. I finally got to research this, and if you look at, these are my asparagus beans. They have like these red spots, or they're kind of like brown spots, and that is a fungus, kind of like the leaf spot that the tomatoes get. So I sprayed it with some neem oil, and as soon as I sprayed it with some neem oil, y'all, did I feel like some drops of rain? That rain tried to come in and wash away my neem. Let me tell you, in my first year of gardening, and if I would have saw spots like that, y'all, I would have been like on the verge of tears. It would have stressed me out so bad and bothered me so much that I would have wanted to close down the garden. But this year, I feel like as the years go on, as I'm gardening, I just have a more calmer disposition about the things that are happening in the garden. And my thing is, you can only control what you can control. The only thing I could do was look up and try to figure out what was going on with these plants, and then just do what I can. So that's where I'm at with this. If the plants die, I'll just plant some more. But I hope they don't. I'm gonna treat them and keep looking at them, and hopefully everything will still grow. They're still looking beautiful, and y'all look. This is where they are on the trellis. They're going over the top already, even though they have a little bit of fungus. And let me go back up for you so you can really see where they are. So here they are right here, and there they are right there at the top. So your girl is kind of okay with that. Let me show you something else. Also, check this out. I put these sticks from my backyard in this plant. These are some sweet peas. I put this back here because I was kind of just testing out an idea, but I'm going to move that. But the sticks were going to stay. And I just put these on a few hours ago. And look, I think the peas like it, and they're holding on. So it's going to be interesting to see how they grow up here. This was a little bit of an experimental planting, which I'll probably talk about later, but I thought that was pretty cool. I haven't really been paying that much attention to these calendulas that I put in. And this is just one of them, and they've been doing really good. I don't know if because they're like in a shady spot up under some of the bean plants, but I haven't done anything but water them, and like I said, they just came up and they're looking pretty good. And y'all look at all those beans. Y'all never had so many beans on one plant. Oh, that sounds crazy, doesn't it? That I haven't had that many beans on one plant, but I don't know, these plants are just so much healthier than any of the other ones that I've done, and I'm really proud of myself, and I don't know what I did. But the last contenders I had, I might get like maybe 2 or 3 beans at the same time, and then it just takes forever for more. But that's okay, because I put in a lot of bean plants this year. One last thing, can y'all say hello to the new roses that are coming out? Hey, I really didn't kill this plant. I was worried for a while, but I really didn't kill it. And one more thing again, y'all, these are the tomatoes. And this one, I feel like it's getting ready to turn, and I probably should take it off. It's not that big, and I didn't expect them to be that big, but I think by tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. Okay, so it's definitely night time now. I'm gonna say goodnight to the babies. There's still a lot of light out here right now, but that's okay. I'm going in for the evening, and I'm gonna wash the interlopers off of me once again, even though I haven't been working out here, and just relax for the evening and have a game plan for tomorrow. Because tomorrow's the weekend for me, and I usually do a lot on the weekend, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to this weekend. I don't know, I'm rambling. I'll see you all on the next clip. Good day, all. I'm saying good day because it's like 10:30 right now. And I just kind of did a slow morning. It's actually Saturday morning. And sometimes, you know, your girl just want to go on slow-mo. And then I remembered that I had planned to harvest some things from the garden. And I wanted to get them before the sun came in. And it's getting earlier that the sun is coming into the garden, so I had to hurry up. And then I had to stop because my mom went to the grocery store and picked me up a few things like some pickling spice, which I'm going to be using hopefully today. And so I had to buy some tomatoes because, you know, the girl needs tomato for a salad. I'm planning on doing some onion soup. So she got me like a little baguette for some onion soup. So I got some cooking to do for today. I don't think that I'm going to be doing much in the garden today. I am going to dehydrate these veggies, and then I don't know what else I'm going to do. I got my herbs going in the dehydrator now, and I have to go get some garlic powder. My mom has some garlic powder for me, and so I have to go get that, and then I'm going to start doing a few more things for today. Hey everybody. I am about to start sweating like a mug. It was hot out here. I came out a little bit earlier. I don't even know why. To say good morning to the babies, I think. To say good morning. I'm not gonna have a chance to do anything out here. I didn't do anything out here yesterday, but I did do some indoor stuff, which I shall share with you all. And I had one thing that I wanted to get off, and it's kind of late for me to do it, but I need to do this today. Big my mustard greens are growing. Y'all have to keep my eye on the mustard greens because the leaf miners have been trying to eat them. But this one's looking really good. So I'm glad I only put one mustard green in each one of these pots. So those are getting bigger as well. Let's see that leaf miner. You can't eat your greens if a leaf miner eats it. Y'all know I'm gonna cut around them leaf miners. Y'all, there's a lot of heat right now. Look how the beans are like raising their hands to the sky. I called these asparagus on one of my videos, but these are the Armenian cucumbers, and they got their tendrils, so I can almost start training them to, once I get them going on a trellis, it's all over with. They're gonna be fine. And the New Zealand spinach is taking off really quickly. Now look, we got roses. And also something I wanted to make note of. These are my asparagus beans, and I have a whole bunch in this patch. They are definitely going up the trellis. Look at that. Yay! They're almost at the top. Like, I really have to stretch my arms out to get those. No beans yet, but that's okay. I had these red spots on the leaves, and after doing some research, I believe it's fungus. I've been spraying with neem oil, and I'm just gonna start pulling these bottom leaves off as well, and I'm gonna reapply the neem oil. So that's just a note to self. Hello, Mandevilla. Hello. It's a cloudy day, so Deuce is not spitting right now, but he definitely needed some water. Y'all, my peas are starting to get crunchy. They're trying to put off some more pea pods, but I think it's just getting too hot for them right now. Look at Mr. Geranium. He's getting ready to put off some blooms. Yay! So I am getting ready to plant some more plant babies, but not today. In my mind, I'm going to be planting some more plant babies up. And, but for today, I have someplace else that I got to go, so I don't have time for that. But I will show you all my indoor gardening activity that I did yesterday. This is the lone strawberry that I got out the garden. Y'all always, well, not always, sometimes I take a chance and just have some extra protein. But I'm just soaking this in some salt water, and if there is anything living inside, it will come out. I've done it with cucumbers, and sometimes they'll have like little worms in the cucumbers and they'll come out. But I feel like if I ate them, it wouldn't be a problem as long as I didn't see them. So I'm just waiting for this to soak just a tidbit, and then I'm gonna taste it. All right, y'all, time for a taste test. So this is like my true first strawberry for the year. Doesn't look too shabby. I didn't want to leave it on for too long, because y'all know I do have the strawberries covered up. So let's taste. It's not sweet at all. It's actually kind of bitter. Like super bitter. So I'm gonna have to look that up. The strawberries that I took off last year were very sweet, but these are bitter. So that's a little bit of a disappointment, but there may be something that I could do to help bring out the flavors in the strawberries. So if you all have any ideas why my strawberry is bitter, y'all let me know. Once again, she's glistening. She's glistening. Okay, it's about to rain. That's why it looks the way it does. The only thing I did out here today was I watered some plants, even though it's about to rain, because sometimes the rain is very tricky out here. And I kind of cut a lot of foliage from my asparagus beans. So let me show you. So these are the asparagus beans, which I've been bragging about going up. But the bottom leaves had a ton of fungus on it, and they show up as like red kind of brownish dots, and it's sometimes called rust. Some of them still have some on here, so you can see some at the end here. There's some down on there, but for the most part I cut a lot of the bottom leaves off because they were just covered, and I think they were recovering because I sprayed them with neem oil, but it's been raining so much that I think the neem oil was kind of getting washed away. And definitely something is eating these leaves right here. I haven't found anything just yet. It is morning time the next day, you all. Good morning. early. And I got up early because I had to put some gas in Sandy. And also, I needed some soil. I couldn't even do anything over the weekend because I didn't have any soil. And my store was closed because it was Easter. And it's Monday morning. So I went to get soil, and this time I usually get the 32 quart bags, which are, you know, those kind of took my back out the last time. But I was going to get like 4 of those. And then I looked at the prices. Like the price for the 32 ounce was, we'll say like $9. It was $8 and some change, but we'll say 9. And then then they had the 64 quart, which is double that, and it was like $12. So you actually save half if you buy like the big bags. But I've never purchased the big bags because I figure I'll pay the convenience fee to get the smaller bags because I can't carry them. But this time I was like, no, I need to save some money because I'm already like spending a lot of money on the garden. And so I got somebody to put the dirt in my car, and they did that. And I was telling him, I don't know how I'm going to get it out. He said, just cut the bag open and take some dirt out. That's what he said very nicely. And what I heard was, you idiot. Well, why don't you take some fucking dirt out the bag and then take the bag out? I was like, that's a revolutionary idea. So that's what I'm doing right now. So let me show you how I'm doing this. All right, so this is the bag, and I have 4 of these, so I've done them already. So what I did was I cut a hole. I didn't cut like the end of the bag because, y'all, that wouldn't have worked out. But what I've been doing is I just take my scissors and cut a hole, not all the way to the end. Y'all hear the birds? And not all the way to the side, just a whole hole. We'll probably go back a little bit further. And then we have a little porthole to dig the dirt out. So I did that. And then I just take my shovel and I just go right in there and I take the dirt out. And I take about half of it out, and then I can get the bag out. And the second piece of this puzzle, you can see, I did cover the back of Sandy so she didn't get too much dirt. She's probably gonna get a little bit. And so this is my cart. Someone asked me about the cart. I'll put another link down below. It's a Gorilla cart, and it also has a dump function, which is nice too, which I use. And so instead of just dumping the dirt right into the Gorilla cart, which I could have done, I actually put it in containers. So I've been bringing containers out, and I'll show you those in a minute. And then once I get the bag where I can pick it up safely, I just put the bag in here. And I wish I had been doing this a long time ago. I would have saved myself a ton of money, but you know what you know. So this is my last load. Got everything in my trunk. I'm taking it to the backyard. And I have to say, this wasn't too bad. My back feels relatively fine. The loads that I'm carrying are not too heavy, and I went really slow. If you're not trying to preserve your back like I was, it probably won't take you that long to do like it took me. So let me offload this and I'll show you where we're at in this semi-project. So this is what we have, y'all. I have all these pots of dirt, so I'll probably process these first because I'm still gonna sift these to get the big sticks out. And it'll still be some debris in there, which is okay, and that will keep the soil from compacting. And then I actually have these, which are almost equal to like a regular a regular bag of dirt that I usually get. So I got double what I usually get for, a better price. So I just got done moving all that stuff, and I'll use my trusty Gorilla cart. I'm about to sweat to death. They always say the garden is a learning process, and one of them was learning how to move dirt, which seems so simple and a revolutionary idea at the same time. And the second thing is how I store my Gorilla cart, because it has a dump function on it. And you know, it never occurred to me to leave it in dump mode when it's raining, or when I'm just storing it so the rainwater won't pool inside. Y'all, sometimes I feel like a garden dummy. Do y'all feel like garden dummies sometimes too? Because I do. Y'all, that's the interloper in the tree. So I have one last thing that I want to do this morning. I don't know if I'm going to come back out this afternoon. I spent all my time picking up soil and moving soil, and now I have to get to work. But I do still need to record my garden tour for this week, because I didn't do one for last week, and I really want to do that so that I have the whole garden documented. So if y'all haven't subscribed already, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe as well. But the garden diaries is not over, so I'll see you all on the next clip. Y'all, I'm sitting on my couch watching gardening videos and nodding off like an old person, because I've been outside working on that which shall not be mentioned. Can you guess what that is? I am working on an irrigation system, and I did a little bit, and it actually wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Of course, I have a long way to go on the irrigation system. However, I have to say it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be, as long as you have the parts that you need. So I've actually been to the store twice, and I still don't have everything that I need. But I had enough things to get me started. That's what I did. I just wanted to get started so I can be motivated to get it done. For one thing, it's just too hot to be outside right now. However, I was just kind of tired anyway, and I did some work today, and I still might go out and do a few things, do a little bit more on the irrigation system. But I'm just gonna sit here and watch some videos and probably nod off some more. That's what us old people do. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all, I feel like I'm off my video game this week. But the week is still early. It's actually Tuesday morning. And yesterday I spent a lot of time. I had to go to the hardware store twice. But one time I didn't really have to, but I did. And also had to do some work and go to the post office and yada yada yada. One thing that I spent some time doing was working on my irrigation system, which I've kind of just been looking at. You know how you have something in the corner that needs to be done and you just look at it and you're like, nah. That's kind of what I've been doing with the irrigation system, but I really, really, really want to get it in. I am finding that, you know, it's hitting my pocket. And I still have a lot left to do, and I don't really have a lot done, but I will say it's not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. It's kind of easy, and it's not as time consuming either. It's just one of those things I have to get done. I'm doing a little bit at a time, and maybe by the end of the summer I'll have it done. I'm gonna harvest some beans, because I have some green beans ready to go. Get some other things potted up, because the leaf miners are also hitting my plant babies. Y'all take a look. Y'all look at this. That's like leaf miners. Look at that. Them beautiful mess makers are all up in my greens, y'all. And it looks like it's mostly the mustard greens. Here's another one. It's not too bad. To be honest with you, I'm not freaking out, because I had a lot of mustard greens going, and I'm still gonna try to save those. I'm gonna try to get some more planted in, but you know, it is what it is. There is a fly. I'm gonna do a little bit more research. I did a lot of research last year, but I can't remember what the fly is, the fly larvae in the leaf miners, because that's what you have to fight. You gotta fight the fly and not the larvae. Maybe this year I'll try to fight the fly, but it's not too bad yet, but I can tell the leaf miners have arrived, and they are, I've been saying that for weeks, but they really are hitting things now. Okay, so I'm gonna do some work and then we'll come back.